Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Rune News. I'm your host, Ryan, and as always, it's bloody good to have you guys here in the audience today. And this is the final week of Old School RuneScape, where we get nothing for an update for the year. Every year, or every week this year has been just shit all the way through. Brutus being the only non-sailing update that was big. Next week we get the Blood Moon Rises, and it comes a day early on Tuesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be live right here on this channel, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below so you don't miss the world's first completion of the quest and boss kills and guide and information on how to do everything. And if you need help or you want to beat me to it and call me a dickhead, hit the subscribe button. Don't miss the fucking live stream and come by. The first one to build a spec weapon, which I think requires 3 drops, wins a free bond. Drop a follow on Kick as well at kick.com/KingCondor, because at 10k follows we're doing a massive billion chillium drop party there. Lots of great goodies for you all to get your hands on. My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. If you are a fan of Right Click Exam, which is the latest and greatest old school RuneScape show, coming to a channel right here, right now on YouTube, and you get early access as a channel member, which is only $1 a month, by the way, King Condor guarantee. You've got a huge cock, and I'll throw 3 extra inches on the end of it for free by hitting the subscribe button down below. Amazon shipping will, incur some delays, but we'll get to it when we can. My name is Rune News. You're watching Rune News. This is Rune News. My name is Ryan, and you're watching Rune News. Now, there is no update for today in Old School RuneScape because Jagex is preparing for next week's one-day early update on the Blood Moon Rises, but we do have some information behind us to share, starting with a spoiler warning, which no one gives a shit about. The latest quest, here is the list of shit you need. You need Sins of the Father and Night of the Theatre completed, 74 Slayer, 74 Woodcutting, 72 Smithing, 72 Cooking, 70 Fletching, 66 Mining, 65 Hunter, 64 Crafting, 64 Herblore, and 57 Magic. So I'm assuming we get a new flail, because 57 magic is the diamond enchant item spell. Interesting. Panic by diamonds, boys. Recommended combat level of 110. This is going to be a big boy quest, and fuck me, is it going to be beautiful. Quest encounters, there's a lot of shit you're going to encounter. You're going to unlock the new place called Vampirium, which is a whole new area with a whole new ecosystem and just ways to farm, and you can pretty much lock your account there. Expect some sort of area locked Vampirium Iron Man series coming to YouTube that'll fall off after 2 weeks after getting 20k views and subscribers, being like, I've got a really good idea, guys. I've got to go to work tomorrow, so I can't upload videos anymore. Overpaying for editors. Yeah, expect to see some shit like that happening. Ain't gonna last too long, unfortunately, because that's what happens to every series that isn't settled in Swampletics. It's just the nature of the game, unfortunately. But Vampirian content coming soon, and it's a Grandmaster tier quest, so expect some fucking fights. Desert Treasure 2 is no longer the hardest quest in the game. Beautiful artwork behind us. Look at that. The Blood Moon does rise again. Thank fucking God. Here's the little bugs that you can hunt and catch, and there's leech fin stuff as well for vials of blood, and the new Dragon Seeker, the Seeker arrows for Dragon Seeker arrows, and any arrows can become Seeker arrows, which is a increased accuracy, increased minimum hit as well. Guaranteed minimum hit of 3, meaning if you were going to hit a 1, 2, or 3, you're just guaranteed to hit a 3, which is massive for DPS boost and big just for the game in general. Using a bow that isn't a T-bow or a bowfer, isn't a blowpipe or a bowfer, big for the T-bow. Panic by T-bows while you can, boys. There's also the brand new necklace, the Necklace of Rupture, which is big, new best in slot, which I think puts Void slightly ahead of Missouri now, apparently, in certain situations. And then, of course, the Crimson Kiston, which the first person to build a Crimson Kiston before me on stream at my live streams, hit the subscribe button down below, gets a free bond, so good fucking luck. I'll race you to it, dickhead. Seeker arrows are going to be big. New resources. This is the Maggot King. That's him moving. Check him out. That's him sitting there. He's a big boy. I'm going to be honest, the trailer looks fucking horrendous, but a lot of people are saying it's going to be Mage. Yeah, right. Jagex is pulling your leg. Jagex is trying to trick you guys into investing in the wrong gear. Okay, now hear me out. You see in the, what's it called? The trailer that you're maging the Maggot King boss. When in reality, the Zora trailer had someone meleeing Zora. You couldn't melee Zora for 12 years. The Vorkaf trailer had someone maging Vorkaf. You couldn't mage Vorkaf for 12 years. It just wasn't possible. In the TOA trailer, people were running in with Scythes. Nah, not happening, sir. No. So I'm not convinced that Mage is going to be the play, or Elemental Weaknesses will be the play here at this boss, because they always pull that shit. They did it again recently with something else. What came out recently? Some bullshit came out I can't remember what boss it was, but it was completely wrong. The Doom had like melee or some shit. You're not meleeing Doom. It's not happening. Their trailers are always wrong. Their trailers, in the trailer of the Maggot King boss, they had someone ranging with a mage cape on and ancestral legs. You're crazy if you think it's... I cannot see it being elemental weakness. Maybe the shadow, that would make sense, but elemental weakness, I'm putting my money on the T-Bay, boys. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like you can melee it, but it didn't look like you can melee... But, I mean, you can't melee Zora until recently, so maybe you can melee the boss. Who fucking knows? But I'm willing to bet it ain't going to be an elemental weakness magic. Hell fucking no. Please, God, no. Anyways, wrapping that up, that's the Blood Moon Rises, and that's my opinion. That comes out next week, Tuesday, and this is the only place you want to check out this content, because every other creator's bullshitting and pussyfooting and, no, you want shit done. You want a real man to show you how to get shit done in this game and fucking, complete the quest, have a good time, have a laugh, drink a couple of fucking shoeies, have a couple of fucking babies on the side, possibly even a 24-hour stream. Your boy is the fucking place to be, right here at King Condor and King Condor on Kick. Nice cock. Now let's dive into the Grand Exchange update and really see where we can make some fucking cash based on this content right here, right now on Rune News. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for Rune News. My name is Wade Green, and this week the Tonsil Ticks of Ralos is the biggest rise. Now, this is because since the summer sweep-up announcements, which is pretty fucking juicy, by the way, effectively this becomes your BGS. This kills the Boundless Godsword completely with the changes. Brand new Ralos is now the play. Gonna want to be farming this bad boy for the Coliseum. Big time fucking... Now, for the biggest loss this week, other than everyone's self-esteem and probably some of the viewership, because you'll have some pussy be like, I don't want to hear that in the mic. Bottled Storm. Fucking dumping in the bin. That's right. All the selling items are just... plummeting down because Jagex pretty much rigged them in the Def's Coffer price too. So Bottled Storm is just out of action at the moment. That's it. All the selling items are down. Still worth getting, by the way. Still worth upgrading on your boat. Actually still worth farming technically because they're still super common. But they're down fucking bad, boys. And now the Twisted Billington Ming Mong Chilium is taking a dip in price because of the Raids 4 Mega Rare release, showing that there are going to be some... Well, there's going to be that new Mega Rare, but this is panic, okay? This is panic because people don't understand every time Jagex does a Raids reward or even any sort of fucking reward, even the Burning Claws all the way to the fucking Void Waker to any item in the game that comes to the game that is somewhat endgame, or from an endgame piece of content, they reworked the reward numerous times. People haven't even considered the Raids 4 rewards being reworked, and they're already panic selling the T-Bow and shitting their pants. Perfect time to buy a T-Bow because it's about to get buffed as fuck next week with the Blood Moon Rises, and of course it's probably going to be a heavy hitter in Raids 4 regardless. So T-Bow actually worth fucking buying right now. And now the Sawmill vouchers are... The fuck? The Sawmill vouchers are in a steady incline at the moment. A little bit of a dip here, but that's totally fine. We don't mind the dip because the Sawmill vouchers are going to come back nice and strong when the selling endgame content rolls in. We're getting that brand new player-made island with a new Slaymaster soon. You're going to want a little bit of selling content for that. And of course, when they start bringing the bosses and the races selling early next year, or sorry, late next year, according to my sources, we are going to need to see some more Sawmill voucher improvements, which means those bots are still going to keep making money until then. And if you want to make more money than the bots, I recommend buying the Sawmill vouchers now before they just keep snatching them up. Look at down here, you can see them all actively being traded like fucking crazy. Over 200,000 vouchers still being traded today. No bullshit, that ain't me. I've been holding my vouchers for ages. I've made fucking fat cash in them already. This is bot activity right here. Get a hold of it now while it's hot. Plenty of money to be made. Buy your Sawmill vouchers today and become a rich cunt tomorrow. Have a good night. Now, our first Iron Man moment for the week goes to Mr. King Bob Rock, who is an Iron Man, and he got a Tanzanite Fang, which is fucking like 10 mil at the moment, from Zora. Absolute beautiful fucking drop, 600 KC. Not sure if it was his first one or not. Probably is, because there's no other need to flex this dog shit ass drop. But congratulations, nice work on the Tans Fang, dude. Big drop. Now, our second Iron Man moment goes to someone whose name I don't know, because it was hidden in the Discord due to, I think, streamer mode was turned on. But they finished the Sorba Axe, the Siren Staff. So if that's you down below, in the comment section, just say, hey, that was me. And then everyone, if you see him, get him, jump his ass, tell him he's gay. And finally, Mr. Iron Pornhub. What a name. Hey guys, porn. Group Iron Man, I believe, too. No, normal Iron Man, so he needs to still get the second Burning Claw. Got his first Tormented Sun Apsy. And the main reason I took this picture rather than the other one he showed, which was the collection log, is because he's been messaging someone called Cat Titties. which is a pretty funny name. Not bad. And on that positive note of cat titties, that is the end of today's episode of Rune News. See you guys in the next episode of Right Click Examine, probably tomorrow if you're a channel member. And then, of course, next week for the Blood Moon Rises, live right here at King Condor & Co. Don't miss it, or you are shit at the game. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye. This is the easiest move in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy.